Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to the Armoury. Welcome to Burnley 0, Arsenal 5 match reaction. It's going to be quite a nice, quick one. It is just me, so we're going to make it nice and quick this evening. What a day, says Luke. Big up to you, mate. You obviously enjoyed going to Emirates to watch Arsenal beat Man United. Beautiful game. What a day for the Arsenal. Our women's team beat United 3-1, and then our means back up beating West Ham 6-0 by thrashing Burnley 5-0 away. Unbelievable. It is a crazy, very special day today. Let's just hope this is the start of good things to come for us for the rest of the season. What's most important for me is we're starting to perform when it's the business part of the season. So, yeah. Evening, Chris. Yeah, I'm not going to laugh because I can't stand Cambridge. Yeah, it's been a horrible day for you. Obviously, Liverpool beating Brentford, great news, but that defeat, and I did see, unfortunately, your post that you made on YouTube, and to be honest, I totally agree with what you're going to plan on doing because. Yeah, it's mad. Speaking about for me, I hope you. Yeah, the watch along was good. You know, we had good views, good comments, just bantering away, and they all pretty much want to marry the majority of the Arsenal women's team. Don't blame them, to be fair. But yeah, so yeah, it was great watch along. I hope yours was as well, mate. Yeah, it's just one of those days, isn't it? I know Colm, obviously, his United lost 3-1 to Arsenal today. But Colm, if you're listening, obviously Donny had a very good visit to Grimsby today. They won 5-1 away. This is how I pay attention to everyone's second teams or their more local teams now. It's mad how what I do. But yeah, let's get on to this because I want to try and wrap this up really quickly tonight. It's obviously very, very. Mine was relaxed. Glad it wasn't Carlisle. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that would have not. Well, yeah, some people might have enjoyed it, to be fair, because some people love that kind of watch-alongs where your team's being battered and they just love watching you have a meltdown. Personally, I don't enjoy doing watch-alongs when my team's losing. I do lose my temper a little bit. Try not to swear, but I do. But yeah, it's not fun doing a one where you're losing. Right, so let's quickly get into this. Burnley 0, Arsenal 5. Odegaard, 4th minute, fantastic strike, beautiful finish by Odegaard. Bottom right corner, Trafford had no chance. Absolutely brilliant. Saka, obviously, the first one was a penalty, a foul on Trossard by Delcroix. Not Delboy, as we all called him on the preview last night. Delcroix fouled. Was quite soft, to be fair, but it is what it is. And then Saka, second goal, absolute rocket, near post. Trafford had no chance, to be fair. He would have had to literally stood still and hope that it hit him. But because goalkeepers dive, but yeah, brilliant. Trossard with the 4th, again, bit of fortune with it, how it went to Trossard, but great finish once again by Trossard. Yeah, to be honest, Arsenal fans won't like me for saying this, but I think Jesus will struggle getting back into this team, in my opinion, because everyone's finishing their dinner. Havertz with the 5th, and to be fair, Havertz, good finish, good composed finish, and I'm very proud of him. And look, he's not everyone's cup of tea, and I get why he's not everyone's cup of tea, but for me, he's doing what we ask him to do. And to be honest, he's not even playing in his most favoured position. So I think he's doing very well with what he's doing right now. So I'm very, very happy. Let's have. Oh, sorry, mate. I missed the first one. Let's just get back up. This StreamYard's not working for me at the moment. I don't know why. I walked after Cambridge, scored second, then got notifications on way home. Oh, jeez. That ain't, mate. I said 4-0. Damn you, Havertz. Joking statements. Results for both of us. Very big. I think it's still 1-0 with Chelsea, Man City as well. I'm not 100% sure, but if you guys can keep me updated what's going on in that game, I'll appreciate it. Evening to Tony. Thank you ever so much for joining me earlier, and Colm with the watch along. it's been a great day for Arsenal fans. Great day. Tottenham lost as well. You can't. Yeah. Hez's not part of the strongest 11 for me. Trossard is ahead of him. I totally agree, mate. Right now, I think Hez's doesn't deserve to go straight back in that team. Trossard is Arsenal's Diogo Jota. At the moment, yes, he is. Look, he's definitely had bad games for us, and for some reason when he was starting, he wasn't performing at all. But now, and I've said this for so long, we could have just sold Nketiah in January, and to be honest, not replaced him because we're not going to use him. We're just not, and I quite like that. Did anyone get the team and score right? Yes, Mr. Fallbrook, you did. Yeah, you actually got both team and score right. You get double rewards tonight. Still 1-0. Excellent. 15 minutes remaining. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'll try and be as quick as I can. Right, so this was the stats for the game today. Possession-wise, 35% for Burnley. They're just awful. They're my favourites to go down now, I'll be honest. They've got some good individuals, but they're not playing as a team for me. They're just awful. I just can't see how they can survive. I really don't. They're not scoring. We've had 8 shots today, as it says there, 0 on target, which is ridiculous. It's just awful. Trafford's a young goalkeeper. You can't rely on a young goalkeeper like him. He was under 21 level. He was playing at, I think, Bolton last season. So the League One goalkeeper. And now he's been chucked into the Premier League. Will he be good enough? Yeah, 100% he will be a good enough goalkeeper. But it's I'm not blaming him, by the way, for the loss or the losses for Burnley. But they're just individuals. They're not a team. And for me, company's got to be looked at for that. Corners 4 for Burnley, 6 for Arsenal. Oh, I missed the shots for us. 16 shots, 7 on target. So much better. And we scored 5. So I'm happy with that. Passing actually 73% for Burnley. It's all right. 87 for Arsenal. Over the 85, which I always want. So I'm happy with that. XG for everyone that loves it. I know that you do. I know you all love XG. 0.26 for Burnley. 2.42 for Arsenal, which is just bearing in mind over this, Odegaard's XG for today was 0.17. So that kind of tells you everything regarding XG. He should not have scored that according to the XG weirdos. Let's move on to the team. So this was the team chosen by Arteta. No changes from last week. There's a few changes on the bench because Nwaneri, Waters all picked up injuries in training session yesterday, so they couldn't make the bench. So we had Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivior, Rice, Havertz, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Trossard. Substitutes were Ramsdale, Cedric, Smith Rowe, Jorginho, Sweet, Bandera, Elneny, Nelson, and Nketiah. So not too bad. Let's get into the comments before I start doing some ratings, because I do want to wrap this up quite quick if I can. Who's a clever boy? You are, Tony. You are a very clever boy. To be fair, mate, that is spot on. The fact you got squad and score right, that's amazing, mate. Burnley and Sheffield United were down months ago for me. Yeah, Sheffield United were down for me quite a while ago. Now Burnley are for me. It's going to be interesting to see who else will be dragged into it. The new manager at Crystal Palace, he needs to hit the ground running for me. So unsure on him. Luton possible. There's still a few possibilities, and I'm going to have to say, and it's going to surprise a few, maybe Brentford as well. You never know. We need to remember after Porto, we've got 2 harder matches, Newcastle and Brentford. Yes. Newcastle next weekend. I think it's 8 o'clock kickoff. As you know, I'll be doing a watch on anyway. Evening to Temi. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Trafford has shit. Yeah, he does. He does. There's no two ways about it. And look, he's a young goalkeeper. Is he a good goalkeeper? Of course he is. But yeah, he's got a horrendous defence in front of him. Donkey Kai scored again. Temi ratings, everyone got to 10, including the legend. Haaland missing sitters today. Oh, what a shame. Pick up the Tony. I was close. I said 4-0. Will Chelsea hang on? We'll wait and see. The silver one, you get nothing for close. 100% you don't. Between Everton, Forest, Brentford, Palace, Luton for final spot. Yeah. Forest have got to be dipped into there, but they did get for good 3 points today. Everton, it all depends on what other punishment they might get as well for the end of the season. You never know. No, yeah, unfortunately, I'll be doing a watch along for the Newcastle game. We are at home, so it should be a little bit less stressful. Brentford got Tony, but can't keep relying on him. We open them up easily. Exactly. You've just put it in one. You can't rely on one player. And so, yeah. Right. So, ratings. These will probably shock some people. I've already got them written down here. So, we're going to start with Raya. He gets a 7. Didn't have to do much. And when he was called upon, he did what he needed to do. But White, 7. Decent enough of performance. Saliba gets a 7 as well. Again, didn't have to do much. Did what he needed to do necessarily. Gabriel gets an 8 because he's just commanding that defense right now. Kivior gets an 8 as well because he's playing out of his comfort zone again now, and he's doing it comfortably, more comfortably than he has been. So he gets an 8. Kai gets an 8 for me. Good performance. Did what he needed to do. Looked dangerous in spells as well. Declan Rice, 7. He had one of those games where he didn't have to do much. What he did do was all right. So yeah, Odegaard gets a 9. He's my man in the match. Sublime today, absolutely sublime, and that's why I like our midfield, because even if one's having a good game, other ones can dip off a little bit and doesn't really notice. But there was the 7s are good, still good scores. I know people are probably having a moan at me now. Martinelli is going to get a 7 as well. Trossard gets an 8, and Saka has to get a 9 from me. So yeah, yeah. When I say I relaxed, but I was ranting about holes in socks. Mope going down. I get it. Yeah. I have to be honest, it's really frustrating me as well. Saka does it, and I've noticed more and more players are doing it now with these. Just get better socks. Get better socks for me. I don't understand. They get these socks and then they rip them open so they're more comfortable. Get better socks then. Speak to the people that are designing these socks and get better socks. I find it mad. Mope going down for anything. That guy is going to have a blue card permanently attached to him next season. Injuries to Jones and Jota. Damn it. Thanks, Chris. Oh dear. Saying our physio much used as penalty lid, nothing right in training. Havertz's goal showed he has class, just needs to get more, 100%. And yeah, City have equalised. Right, let's hope they hold them for a draw at least then. Right, so substitutions. Tell me, I love your scoring, mate. I really do. Havertz gets the 10,000. Actually, just 1,000. Sorry, I thought I said 10,000 for the nutmeg and goal. He was slightly lucky with the deflection off the defender. This is, Havertz for me had a great game. Martinelli, when I say a 7, it's like, oh, why are you just giving a 7? Because I have to be honest with my mind. I'm not just going to say tens, because that's not me. I'm always critical, even when the game is very, very easy. Chelsea parked 2 buses. Let's hope so. Look, I'll be quite happy with a draw, to be fair. And, it's 2 points dropped, and I think me and you, Chris, are in the same boat. We need City to drop points anywhere. I don't care who it is. I don't care if even Tottenham beat them. I don't care. Yeah, Tony, this is my point. We played a very poor Burnley once again. They were poor. Like, if I was to rate them, I don't think anyone would get above a 5 because they were poor. And this is the point. Like, next Saturday, when we play Newcastle, I think it's next Saturday night, when we play Newcastle, I expect a better performance from the opposition. Then we'll see exactly how we are at the moment. Because at the moment we've played two very poor teams, West Ham and Burnley, and we've destroyed them. You still have to destroy like bad teams, and we have. So that's great. But I've seen games where a team are having a horrible game, and you just about beat them, or you draw with them, or even the worst case scenario, you actually lose. Yeah, we did beat Liverpool. Oh, I get that, but that was and when I did the scoring with that, I was quite honest with the scoring with that as well. But I'm just on about like last weekend we were giving 9s and 10s. This week I'm being honest, 7, 8s, 9s, because that's just me. I just have to be honest. And next weekend I'm hoping to get 9s and 10s. That's what I'm hoping, because I'm putting Newcastle in the barrier of Liverpool, where it's one of the tougher teams to play. Newcastle, I think, drew today. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure they drew today. But they're a team that are up there and they're performing decently. Burnley are horrendous right now. West Ham were horrendous. If it was a great performance by Burnley and we still demolished them 5-0, then Arsenal would be getting 9s and 10s. That's how my mind works. So I question the ability level and the performance from the opposition as well. I don't think we really need to come out of third, fourth gear today. And I'm glad that we demolished them, because that's what you have to do when a team are performing badly. You have to perform to your best. As Arteta said, Liverpool match has gone. Exactly. Liverpool match has gone. Now it's, these ones are like the banana skins. West Ham, Burnley, they're the banana skins. They're the ones that you can take your focus off and you can lose quite easily. Teams have done that, taken their mind off it. There's a shock scoreline out of nowhere. So, yeah, all title contenders fans going to be comparing results like Brentford. We beat Brentford by the most, for example. I'm not one of those, because every game is different. Every formation is competing against a different formation style of play. I don't get the comparison, because it just doesn't work for me. I really don't get it. I'm not one of those that does that, because every game is different, and because you've got different opposition, you've got different players, different formations, different style of play. Yeah, it's mental. I thought West Ham were bad, but Burnley, Burnley were really bad today. I was thinking the same. I thought West Ham were bad last weekend, but this Burnley today, my word, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, let's get on to the subs, because I want to try and wrap this up within 10 minutes. Nketiah came on for Trossard, did all right. I'm not going to score anyone a 6, because I feel that's a bit too low. So Eddie's going to get a 7. Cedric, as much as I hate saying it, he gets a 7. He does. Nelson, 7. Jorginho, 7. None of these did anything really, if I'm honest. Smith Rowe gets a 7 too. They came on. They came on. Mikel, right. This is where I'm going to get some hate. Right. I have to be honest with what I say. Right. I have to. Okay. Right. So the reason I'm never from me is he getting a 10. I'll be honest, Timmy. Cedric could score 10 goals. He still would get probably an 8. I just can't stand him. I just want him out of the club. I really do. But yeah, the good thing about the last 2 matches is we've improved our goal difference 100%. I'm not allowing it. I'm not. That's your score, and that's fine. I allow your score, but there's no way I'm giving him a 10. Not on your Nelly. Right, Mikel, I have to be honest. Right, he's being marked down because Cedric came on. He's being marked down also because we were very comfortable at 4-0. And instead of giving Sweet Bandera a chance, he brings on Smith Rowe. I'll be honest, I would have found a way to get. Sweet would have probably been quite hard to get on, if I'm honest, because I know what position he plays. But Bandera could have come on. So, yeah. I have to put him down to an 8, but still, look, it's still good. Arteta said we're bringing Cedric on. Oh, I love it. Evening, my brother, and to all the chat. We are a game of the day on Sky later. I thought it would have been Spurs versus Wolves. I do wonder if Paxton Road have even done their reaction to it. To be honest, they went missing last season. But Temi gets in. No, look, I have no issues with that. I'm down scoring him. For me, if he hadn't put Cedric on, if he'd played some of the youths, to be honest, he would have probably got a 10. Due to the fact, and this is the crazy part of my brain, I was quite happy for the fact that we started the same team that started against West Ham because he's taken it as a priority. I am not saying that, Chris. Someone out there will clip me and post it somewhere. So I'm not going to say it. So please bear in mind, people. Beautiful comment by Chris. Thank you very much for spending the time to type it. But I am not going to read it because I don't trust people out there that like clipping. So yeah, imagine Bobby last match of the season we have to win and Such scores. We will be here. It will be a memory that I won't. The one that's just asked who would clip you is the person that I am most worried about. He will be someone that gives me a very good memory, but I am not ever going to say he's a legend. Ever. Ahara is so quiet. I wish Ahara would stay quiet, to be fair, because every time he speaks, he annoys me. Where's Dermot? Dermot should be joining us tomorrow. He's probably going to try and be a Luton fan tomorrow because we're doing Luton Man U with Colm. So yeah, yeah, exactly. And Luke already knows exactly who it would be. Spurs couldn't win the league if they were the only ones in it. True, they couldn't. I guarantee they'll find some way of screwing it up. If that happens, then look, I will celebrate whenever Cedric scores. I am not going to be someone who you all know. Just because he scores, I won't celebrate. Of course, I'm going to celebrate. He's wearing the Arsenal shirt. I'll be very happy. I just can't wait till he's left the club. That's how I look at it. And yeah, Luke knows. Luke knows. Spurs couldn't win the league if it's kids. Oh, what was it? It was something I was. I saw something the other day. What was it? It's a famous clip, and basically there was an 11 against 0. It was some kind of training session. I'm sure it was football. And basically, somehow they went 1-0 down. Because but I'm gonna have to find the clip and share it with you because honestly, it's so funny. And I was thinking that's so Tottenham. I can't remember what it was though. It's doing my head in now. I'll have to find it. Let's see. Tony knows. I'm there, Bobby. No, Bobby, I'll be celebrating, but he's never going to be a legend. I'll be glad when he goes. If he does, give him a Jesus. No thanks. I'll be quite happy when he leaves. I'll be very happy when he leaves. But guys, as I said, this will be a quick one. There will be a preview for Porto. It's probably going to be a daytime stream. probably Tuesday, if I'm honest. And then we've got the watch along on Tuesday night. Also, for people that are interested, we're doing a Luton Man United. He hasn't scored again, has he? Is it still 1-1? So Tottenham has spot. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? Tony, you're old enough, just like me, right? We never used the word bottling. I never classed Liverpool as bottling the title in 1989. I call it late drama. I don't like the word bottling. I just don't think it's needed. It's not respectful either, in my opinion. Only one club can win the league, and that's how it's always been. One club. But hey ho, because does that mean all other 19 teams have bottled it? Yeah, 1-1. Cool. I'll take that. To be honest, 1-1's better than City want handball. Oh, jeez. Just be my luck, won't it? Right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you ever so much. If you are watching on playback, please put your ratings in the comments. Please do not hate me for giving people 7s. Yeah, and Tony, I'm with you. I'd happily take a draw. I'd happily take a draw too, mate. I really would. But guys, I'm out of here. Speak to you later. I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you preview and the watch along on Tuesday. See you later. Bye-bye.